Hey friends, happy hump day. Yes, it's Wednesday. And I don't usually chat with you on Wednesday, but I've got a question for you, okay? That's what I put in the post. It's a question that I think we can all benefit from answering, okay? Now you gotta be honest. Do you promise to be honest? I promise to be honest. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? It sounds like a simple question. I'm guessing chances are people asked you that question before in the past. Maybe there was a time in your life when you had all these big, exciting dreams and goals, and many people call them BHAGs, big, hairy, audacious goals. How many BHAGs have you had in your mind, but perhaps you haven't gone after them because you were afraid? So when you sit back and you say, what would I do if I knew I couldn't fail? If I didn't have that fear of failure, many people might launch their own business or start a nonprofit or even just volunteer somewhere. Try for that promotion, switch careers, change jobs. I mean, the list could go on and on and on of all the things you would do if you weren't afraid. Well, trying to overcome that fear of failure is something that I've been fighting for a lot of years. I've forced myself to go after a lot of dreams and a lot of goals that a lot of people told me weren't possible. But I want to encourage you right now to go after those dreams of yours, those things. It doesn't matter how young or how old you are. If you've got that dream in your heart that just doesn't go away, maybe you've done something for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and all of a sudden you're like, I've got to do something different. But the dirty F word, fear, is holding you back? Well, that's the whole reason, my friends. I spent 2 years of my life writing my latest book, The Dirty F Word, Lessons We Learn from Our Failures. So this is an opportunity for you to kind of break out of your comfort zone. My mentor and friend, John Maxwell, New York Times bestselling author, always says life begins at the end of our comfort zone. And that's what I want to encourage you to do, and that's why I wrote the book. So I'm going to try and sweeten the pot even more, because the object of this exercise is to really unleash the passion inside of you, unleash the dreamer inside of you, and step on that fearful fear of failure that lives inside of so many of us. Let's not just squash it down. Let's step on it. Let's demolish it. Because I think the world needs you to go after your dream. I think the world needs you to hit that next level, to try that new thing, to go after that thing that has been always kind of nagging at you in your mind, but maybe your friends and family have discouraged you. You know, one of the chapters in the book is about not letting the blind proofread your vision, by my friend Dave Gambrell. He's an amazing digital marketer. And he talks about the fact that when we talk to people about our dreams, if they've never done what we want to do, they aren't trying to hurt us, they aren't trying to be mean, but their reality isn't our reality, and they'll try to keep us away from trying. The world is a different place, and there's so many great opportunities, even though the world is certainly unsettled right now. I'm talking to all those dreamers out there. I'm talking to those people who just feel like there's another option, there's another level, there's another opportunity, and I want to encourage you. So my book's available on Amazon, but I've got a really fun thing that for everyone who purchases the book, I've extended this offer. If you saw this a week ago, I'm extending it to this Sunday at midnight now. Because in 2 weeks, on Sunday, March 26th, at 4 o'clock Eastern Time, for 90 minutes, I'm going to have a free masterclass on failure that's connected to my book, The Dirty F Word. And these are lessons we learn from our failures. And I'm going to encourage you and try to equip you with some tools and kind of push you out of your nest a little bit to do the thing that you want to do. The thing that, it could be the retirement thing that you want to do. It could be the midlife crisis thing that you want to do. You know, I have a friend also from South Dakota. Shout out to my friend Lisa Brower, who is a courage coach, and I love her to pieces. And she rode her motorcycle across the entire United States. And she has an awesome lesson in the book talking about the only real failure is not chasing the adventure, and that you gotta love your ride, no matter what your ride is along the way. So again, I interviewed 12 friends from around the world, each sharing personal and professional failures, and what they learned from them that can help you, encourage you, help you get over that fear of failure. It's time to stop, my friends. It's time to squash it once and for all, because I believe the world needs you to chase your dreams, and that you're the answer to help somebody else chase their dreams. Maybe you're retired and you want to go back and volunteer in an elementary school and help children create that love of reading that you had. Or maybe you want to help a college student who might be willing to drop out, but you could mentor them and help them so that they could stay on course and get the education that they need to make their dreams come true. Really, no one is eliminated here. When you purchase the book on Amazon, it's $24.99. I'm going to give you a $250 masterclass on fear. Coming up on Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock Eastern Time, from 4 to 5:30. I'll send you a private Zoom link. All you need to do is email me the receipt of the book to amyburkett1@gmail.com, okay? Again, we're going to have some fun. We're going to encourage each other. We're going to realize that the people who have gone after their dreams are really no different than you and I, except they didn't let that dirty F word take over their lives. I don't want you to let that dirty F word take over your life either. Fear of failure? I've got the antidote. And I want to share it with you, and I want to encourage you, and I want to have some fun with you, and talk about what we can do together. Okay? So, you still have time. The book is available on Amazon. You just put it in some water. It's called The Dirty F Word: Lessons We Learned from Our Failures. It's my second book. My other book is called The 7 Ds to Your Destiny. And so you can get them both on Amazon if you like. I write books to encourage others to be all that they were created to be. Because I know you've got a great purpose. Because I know you and I were both created for greatness. Don't let a bad day at the office or a fight with your family keep you from chasing after your dreams. Because truly, giving up is the only failure that really exists. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Take your shot. It's a small investment, $25. Aren't you worth it? Invest in yourself and consider the possibilities that exist out there. And if you aren't willing to do it for you, do it for all the people who need you. Okay, just a couple minutes to encourage you, to tell you about this great opportunity to answer that yearning in your heart, that thought in your mind that you can't shake or get rid of. I know what it is, because for me, it was about writing a book. And after I wrote the first book, I felt like there was another book that could help people, because that's really what gets me up in the morning. My purpose is to help others, and I love doing it, and I love being able to encourage you. I know we all have bad days. I know bad things happen to good people all the time. But often, if we look at it this way, the fear that we have of failure and the failures in our lives are often setups for success. When one door closes, another one opens. I see my friend Ann Nur on there, and she's a perfect example. She's in the book, and yes, Ann, my apologies. I didn't even send you the ebook yet. Last week got away from me. My apologies. I will do that, and I will get you your hard copy out in the mail, too. Ann Nur from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, tells the story of unfortunately being laid off during the pandemic. And she was of retirement age. But you know what? The rocking chair wasn't for her. She's got great things to do. She's making movies. Pretty exciting. What's the thing that you want to do? It's never too late. I just want to encourage you to join me and a lot of my friends on Sunday, March 26th, 4 o'clock Eastern Time, 90 minutes of time. We're going to have a great time, and you're going to learn a lot of equipping ways to use those failures as stepping stones for your future. Because seriously, if you've never failed, you've never tried anything big enough. I hope that's enough to encourage you to join me and so many of my friends from across the country who are really determined that now is the time. The best time might have been yesterday, but that's gone. So that makes today the perfect time. I hope to see you then, my friends. I'll put some notes in the comments below. Thanks so much. Have a great night and enjoy the rest of your week. Love you. Bye-bye.